Hey, you're here again.
If you're watching this, does it look like you're looking at this one?
Sometimes when there's too many cameras, one of my eyes looks like it's like dwindling. So we
No, do that camera. Do that camera.
Just like,
like a little lazy eye.
Just like okay. So if you are watching this, then we're assuming you've seen episode 0, which was our intro.
Maybe they haven't though. Maybe.
Well, we're not going to
just
fucking
now
recap
tuning
it all
in.
again,
All right.
bro.
And I'm
We're just not gonna
saying
do
that
it.
maybe they're just now
Okay. All right.
tuning in. All
Okay,
right.
so this is Don't Quote Us. Okay. You've reached the Don't Quote Us podcast.
I bet you a lot of people aren't going to quote us though.
Probably. Actually, you're so,
I know.
You're so right. People are going to be like, well, you said. Okay, well, frankly, I'm covered under the clause where the podcast name is Don't Quote Us. You like how I'm using my these books that you brought for props as my iPhone?
Yeah, but listen, this book is actually phenomenal. Toxic Positivity. It's taught me a lot.
Okay. Shout out. Okay, so this is our first episode.
How overwhelming. How overwhelming.
First full episode.
How overwhelming.
Do you want to know what was overwhelming? Setting this shit up.
Yeah, but thank God for producer Tay because
No, dead ass.
came
honestly.
through with the lighting,
Honestly,
the
thank God.
camera
I gotta go back in
angles.
to the.
Yeah.
See, telling me to scoot in. Our knees are touching.
Remember when our fingernails would like scissor when we were trying to like
scissor.
we
We
were
were
trying to,
taking
like-
shots. We were choosing like this. Okay, so this is our first episode.
Yep.
Okay, so I feel like we owe our audience kind of like a little bit of like a loose structure, like loose layout
Okay.
of what they're in for. Because in episode 0, we kind of gave them a
Brief
really like
introduction.
nervous
Yeah.
brief introduction.
Yeah. Who we are, what this is about.
Right? Like why we're doing this,
Audience.
like what's the vibe, right? So I think it's important that our audience understands that like most podcasts have topics. We call them unfiltered files because we're literally talking about these topics with no filter. So you're going to hear some unsavory opinions. You're going to hear some pretty crazy, ridiculous stuff as things go on. This is not like
podcast for advice. We're not
No.
giving advice.
No, it's actually
at all.
it's honestly probably quite
Yes.
the opposite. Like
Again,
this
don't
is
quote us.
if you want to succeed, this is what you don't do. So I feel like it's more of like a what not to do podcast versus like yes,
What
please.
to do. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
Okay, so then today's unfiltered file.
The ick.
Okay,
That's a big one.
Yeah, it is. I feel like the ick too right now is like so trendy because you see all these reels where it's like
women
men-
have like
Oh.
1,000 icks. To me,
Oh.
that's like too much. I mean, at that
What
point,
do you mean?
at that point,
There's women
why
who
are
keep
you
there's women
that
who keep,
picky
there's
about
women who
everything?
There's women who keep notepads, like a
That
note
is
on their
insane.
phone. And like this one
That's-
girl I saw, it was like
That's insane. That's too
new
much.
ick unlocked. So I was like 123.
Yes, I've
Here's
seen
the thing.
that.
It was like low key. I get it,
I know, but that much? It's like
but then it's also like, bro, what? Like you're so
everything
picky.
bothers you.
Yeah. I mean, everything does
Yeah.
bother me right now, though.
Yeah, I get it. I get
Everything
it.
does bother me.
Hey, we are middle-aged. I'm moody all the time. It's insane.
Can we talk about your verbiage? I don't like middle aged.
I'm just what we are.
I feel like once we hit 40, that's middle aged.
Others would say
What? We're gonna die at 70? Don't say that.
We're literally 30. We're literally halfway through
Oh
our lives.
My God. I don't even want to talk about middle age. Middle.
Yeah, middle. Okay, so the ick. So
What's an ick?
Okay, so just like a quick little example, like an ick.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
this is not about men only. So
Okay.
I would say I'm gonna bring up a gym ick for me
Oh.
because
Okay.
this is like a hot one for me. So recently, you know the gym that we're going to, Henry's Gym, by the way.
Henry's.
Gym,
Shout out
Seattle.
Henry's.
they got a
Right,
new
yeah.
manager, and
Stop.
hold on. So all of a sudden now you're not allowed to have a backpack on the floor.
Oh, I hate that shit.
How am I supposed to carry
Oh, my chalk?
all of my things
My
around? My
clips?
knee wraps,
My
clips,
knee wraps? These knees clip,
water
bro.
bottle, phone, tripod. So I'm supposed to lug all my things around, right? And
Mhm.
also try to get a workout in. Mind you, also be aware that no one takes my things, right? And now their reasoning for not allowing backpacks all of a sudden is a hazard. I think having all my shit spread out is
Wait.
a hazard.
So are they are they providing like cubbies around?
I mean, yes, but still having to go back and forth. Mind you, it's 3 stories, so there's an elevator
Yeah.
or the stairs.
And the thing is
who's
this,
climbing the stairs. Not me.
And here's the thing too about Henry's is like the floor that you go in on is like the main floor.
Yeah.
No equipment.
None.
No equipment.
None.
Just a bunch of shit that if you pay for like a regular membership, you still can't
You can't use it. Can't use the sauna. Can't use any of the amenities.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you walk in on this floor, which is essentially useless. And then upstairs is, I feel like upstairs, I mean, okay, so upstairs is cables, cardio, a little bit more machine equipment.
Downstairs, free weight.
But hold on. I feel like upstairs is also like, for the less experienced.
Oh, for sure.
Because
100%.
downstairs is the pit.
Yeah,
And it sets the mood. The blue,
the big
red.
lifters, heavy lifters. But yeah, so that's been an ick for me right now. Is
So what
this
do
is
you
a
do?
Planet Fitness.
So what do you do?
I want to bring my backpack.
I know. But what do you do?
Girl, today I brought today. That's what I just Okay. Anyways, today I brought my backpack with me. Oh yeah, I was lugging that around.
You're like this. Hold on. Like,
I did. I brought it with me. Okay. So that's
wait. So they didn't stop you?
no.
Also,
What is it?
Okay. Is it? Here's the thing. Is it like this, where like when you go to like Walmart and they try and check your receipt? I do not let them check my fucking receipt.
No.
I walk by. I say, "This is not Costco."
Yeah.
So is that what you do? Where you're like, you're not gonna touch my bag?
You're not telling me what to do.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Also, like you don't. What kind of like medical shit could I have?
Yeah. What if I need like a what is it? EpiPen? Not an EpiPen. Is it EpiPen?
It could be an EpiPen. Could be a real
inhaler.
Pen. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I could have some stuff in my bag that I need.
Yes. The gym ick, the backpack. This isn't Planet Fitness. It's ridiculous. Well, let's go ahead and touch some of your icks. So what do you got for us? You're in the hot seats.
Crocs.
Crocs? Okay, elaborate.
Okay, so I'm not gonna say his name. I have I posted photos before because I took a photo of him in his little.
I didn't see this.
Yes, you have.
Did I?
Yes. Okay, so listen, my biggest ick. No, I have a lot of icks, but one of my icks is people who wear pajama pants and or Crocs in the gym.
Pajama pants.
Most likely you'll see them simultaneously together, which is a separate conversation because but pajama pants and Crocs are disgusting.
And they're not even like cute pajama pants either. It's always like Santa Claus, a reindeer. It's ridiculous. It's hideous. It's like the least you could do. Try a
Just
little
put on
bit.
some black pajama pants and go to the goddamn gym. No, so I'm not a fan of the pajama pants for several reasons.
Yeah.
I will say though that a lot of the people who wear pajama pants to the gym are kids. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's like a whole episode.
The
we
little
could do,
lifting
kids in the gym.
teens. I feel it.
The other one, so Crocs. So Crocs, the person, not the shoe. Crocs wore Crocs to the gym. And here's the thing, it was leg day. And I was like, bro, what are you doing? It's like those people who feel the need to take their shoes off during leg day. Totally get it. If you're, I totally get it. If you are in there, like, and you're moving weight. Take off your shoes because you need that. You
and they
need
say
to
lifting.
feel grounded.
They say.
Because listen, when you take off your shoes, right, essentially what you're trying to do is feel grounded because you're pushing through the floor.
Yes.
Okay.
Agreed. Yep.
So I do understand that.
Yep.
However, if you're on the leg press and you've got like 225s on the rack,
not necessary.
You can leave your shoes on.
Yeah.
You could leave them on.
It's not necessary.
You could leave your Crocs on.
It's not
I
necessary.
think you could feel the weight through your fucking Crocs. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Anyways,
not necessary.
I will say this though. We were doing 405 single leg. It was a unilateral leg day. It was and we had 405 on the single leg press.
Mm-hmm.
And the photo I have, I'll send it so we can whatever, so producer could take and do his thing. We were switching, right? And the photo I have is like when I first came out of the leg press and I looked down and the way his feet are, bro, they were like facing each other. And then he had white socks on up to his fucking belly button and they were white Crocs. And I remember when he walked in, I was like, "Are you going to change your shoes?" And he was like, "No, why would I do that?" I was like, "Crocs, what are you doing?"
Terrible.
He was like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "What do you mean? What I mean? Like, this is disgusting. This is gross. They're dirty Crocs."
Yeah.
Anyways. Okay, what's another one of your eggs?
Oh boy, where do I even begin? I would probably have to say a big one for me is Lord. I'm gonna do another gym ick because that's just big for me right now. I think it's just being in there.
There's so many icks in the gym.
I think workout attire. It's like a time and place for everything. There's a specific person in this gym.
What gym? Henry's?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Hey.
Hold on.
Sir, do you know who she's talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
He will wear these like little shorts.
Stop.
Hold on.
Okay, but
hold on. Little shorts.
People don't know about Henry's though.
But listen, we don't need to discuss that.
Okay.
Little shorts.
Okay.
And it's like he wears them so low, and I don't understand why.
Like low rise?
Very low rise. So
Okay.
belly button's out.
Crop?
Thong is out. Thong is all the way out.
Oh, his thong is out.
And it's such an ick because you're putting your cheeks on the machines that the rest of us are using.
Well, yeah, your gooch is out.
It's disgusting.
At that point.
It is just like
am I crazy?
It sends me because it's just like the fact that your bare cheeks are on the machine that I'm literally getting ready to use.
Don't even come over to my house like that.
So
I don't want your gooch on my fucking plush
Every outfit.
sofa.
Every outfit though. It's like every outfit.
Yeah.
It's not just like a one-time thing, it's every outfit.
I kind of feel like though that's low-key me because I wear my shorts so far up my ass.
Okay, I wear my shorts pretty high up, obviously.
Yeah.
But my
not
bare
obvious.
cheeks are not
People would want
touching.
your cheeks on touching
I mean-
stuff. You've got good cheeks.
I mean,
You've got some
certified cheeks.
quality cheeks.
Quality cheeks.
Okay, but I agree that's disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
Because here's the thing.
It is.
Standing up, you don't think about them standing up. Standing up is probably just gnarly to look at regardless.
Yeah.
Especially given like the time and the place.
Yeah.
I agree. But like my thing is like in the gym, like you're bending, you're moving.
Yeah.
So like as you're bending down, the back is riding up and your balls are like
it's gross.
like kerplunk.
Come on.
I was like,
Get with it.
so gnarly, dude.
Okay.
It's like the most gnarly
Oh.
shit. I agree though.
It's intense.
I know that's
It's an
disgusting.
intense one.
I can't. It's hard when you see it because you're just like,
Real
You
quick.
got ready and you looked in the mirror today and you were like, this is
I know.
stellar.
Sport cut nails. Can't do it. The sport cut nails.
Tell the people what sport cut nails
Okay,
are.
sport cut nails was this thing my mother.
This is not sport cut.
No.
We're going to zoom in on this when we edit it.
Not sport cut.
Not sport cut.
So my mother used to tell us, because our nails are always just dramatically long. We just love it's like a little accessory. So anyways, my mother told us one evening that why don't we have sport cut nails? Sport cut nails would be what? About half the length of these, if not less than that. For some reason.
I feel like it's worse. I feel like sport cut nails are the type of nails that are hard square.
Hard square.
Sharp edges.
Short.
You
Hard
can
square,
walk up to someone with a sport cut and their neck. Okay, like sport cut are they're not loud, but they're
for me,
deadly.
it makes my hands look short and chubby.
And I feel like it's like
so I don't
feel
like the look.
I feel like it's like this, like literally.
Yeah, half the nail, literally.
Like right off the.
Can't do
right
it.
off the cusp.
Hey, and power to the women that can do it. For me, I can't.
Yeah,
I love a long nail.
Also, if you're a mom, I get it. You don't want to kill your baby,
but I love a long nail.
It's tough.
It's an accessory. I love it.
And I think an ick for me is because like I'm on. Oh God, I don't want to say it.
Come on, let's hear it.
Excellent. I just hit a button on my mic.
Yep.
An ick for me because I'm on dating apps.
That's already an
ashamed.
ick.
I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. Honestly, I'm ashamed. We can do a whole episode
Yeah.
on this, and we will.
And we will touch
But
that
because
topic.
I'm on dating apps, a big ick for me is the photos. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it general right there.
Yeah,
the photos.
yeah.
I'm gonna keep it general right there. The photos. But here's the thing: is like, to your point about the gym, about the guy showing up with his gooch out.
Yeah.
It's like this. It's like you chose that.
And you looked at yourself
And you were like,
before you left or
and
took
you,
that
like, turned
photo.
around, and you were like,
Yeah.
like it's getting back there.
Yeah.
And then you like looked in the front, and you're like, I like the way it moves. And
Yeah.
that's like how it goes with men on dating apps.
Yeah.
It's like, not only did you choose that outfit, but you chose that outfit, you saw the photo, and you were like, yeah,
This
is
it.
a good one.
This is gonna get them.
They're
gonna swipe.
This
right.
is what is gonna make
Yeah.
women
Yeah.
flock to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like bees to honey.
Girl.
Or flies to shit, quite frankly.
The dating apps.
So it's tough. So there's one specifically, though, that I see all the time. Men wearing jorts. We could do a whole episode on jorts. They're wearing jorts. The jorts are distressed. It looks like a cheese grater has literally taken advantage of the shorts. And so they're cheese grated jorts, okay? And it's this man, average, I say he's probably 43, 42, right?
Yeah.
The way that my preferences are set.
Yeah.
And this fucking man, this grown man, is standing up, holding a bottle of like Absolute, sir. Which is, we could do a whole episode on
With
liquor.
their Gucci belt.
Mind you, this, I just like burped into the mic. This isn't even Absolute. Okay?
Gucci belt.
Yes, the Gucci belt.
The Gucci belt.
Okay, so they're like bottle up and probably in front of their boy's Audi. Gucci belt. It's
like we're painting
this
like a whole
polo
story.
shirt. And it's like, yeah, I'm looking for something casual.
I'm looking for something casual. Yeah.
It's disgusting. So that's one of my icks right now. That's one of my
I don't blame you for that one.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a good one. I like that
Thank
one.
you. Thank you.
I like that one.
Thank you.
I would say another ick for me, obviously, like I said in the intro, I am in a relationship. So anytime I'm posting a photo, it's like, I don't know why men have this like need to say this to women that are in relationships, but they do. It's, oh, your man is so lucky.
Oh, okay.
Ick. But it's an ick to me because you don't know me. You don't know him. I could be a terrible human being. You don't.
Yeah,
You don't know. You
Yeah.
don't know me.
Or he could be.
Or he could be.
Yeah.
But it just makes me feel. It makes me cringe. I cringe.
Okay.
It's cringy to
Okay.
me. It's not necessary. It's never gonna be you. It's never gonna be you.
Also, like, why are we like DMing women and telling them that like
Their man is lucky.
DM him.
DM him. Actually, please.
You're sending messages so frivolously.
Please.
DM him. Message him and be like, man, your girl, she's so bomb, blah, blah, blah. But see what he says. Like, get the fuck out of here, you fucking weirdo.
Sends me. Not here for
gross.
it. Yeah. I'm just not here for it. I don't know.
Like, what are they going to be like? Oh.
Ick.
Oh my God, this guy messaged me and he told me that I'm so lucky, or that Tay's so lucky. I'm going to leave Tay and go be with this guy.
I know what.
And you know who the guy is? He's the 42-year-old guy with the Gucci belt.
It really is.
That's who's DMing you.
Really
it's
is.
the guy, the jorts.
It never fails.
It's the guy who wears the thong to the gym or cargos in the gym, which, whatever. Okay, so an ick of mine. Oh God, I hate this. Like, as a grown human, why are you asking this? I hate it when like either you're out, and I know you can speak to this, but when like you're out and about, or you're on social media or dating apps, whatever, and instead of just being like, yo, like, let me get your number, men be like, do you have Snapchat?
honestly don't have Snapchat anymore. I got rid of
I'm
mine.
just gonna jump off.
I know, because you already know what that is. What they're insinuating.
Thank you.
They're in
Let's talk
a
about that.
relationship, married, secrecy. No thanks. I'm
Right?
not here for it.
I'll be
No.
honest. Snapchat is efficient.
We
If
know
you
the
are
messages
juggling-
disappear within 24 hours.
if you're
It's
juggling
not-
multiple people, of course, like Snapchat is so
Yeah.
efficient.
Yeah,
Like the most efficient.
yeah. No, I'm not
Like,
here for it.
What are you doing?
Grown men.
Also,
Grown men.
It's thank you. Yeah, do you have Snapchat?
And I get it.
lie.
Snapchat
And
is
here's the thing.
used, I get it.
No, but-
Snapchat is used for like all sorts of things now, but you're not trying to make money on there. You're trying to DM a woman on there. We know why you're trying to DM a woman on there. You don't want a trace of it. We get it.
I agree. Also,
Yeah.
I just feel like why not just ask for my number?
Yeah,
I feel like,
because
I
they
mean,
want to
like,
keep
I
it.
know why,
Because they want to keep it casual. You already know that.
Exactly.
They wanna keep it casual.
Like I'm looking for something casual.
They want a pen pal.
Yeah. Oh
Ugh, I know.
God, we could do a
Ick.
whole episode
Pen
of
pal.
pals.
Ick.
Okay,
Pen pal.
so what's another ick?
I would. Oh, jeez, girl. I've just been so secluded lately. Just work,
We
gym,
know.
home. It's really hard.
I have people.
Work, gym, home
I have
relationship.
people that ask us if we're still friends.
You know what?
So this is gonna be
So
so,
have
funny.
I.
This is
People-
gonna be so funny when
which is
we
crazy.
pop out and people are like, "Wait, you guys are still friends?" Because I dead ass. I've had people
Yeah,
all the time
same.
that are like, "Oh,
Same.
it's so funny."
Someone asked me what happened. What do you mean what happened?
What did happen?
I got into a relationship. And I moved away.
What do you mean? You're in Seattle. I'm in Kent. Okay, I will say it took me 45 minutes to get here.
Okay, but listen. In my defense, you did the same thing when you met and you did the same thing with you disappeared.
We have to bleep out these names.
Oh, oops.
I'm
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Your producer Dave, thank you.
Q.
Okay, no,
C?
it's okay. We can,
Sorry.
I don't mind it. I think it like gives people like when it's like beep beep, and we can include this too. Okay. To be fair, no, traveling.
And you know what? I gotta say something.
We did a whole trip.
This
to
was
go
so
meet him.
upsetting. Yes, but you were
What?
supposed to help me move, and you didn't come back to help me move.
Yeah, I was a bad friend. For
Yeah,
that.
you
I'm
were,
really sorry.
and I was upset.
I'm sorry about that.
I was on the.
Is that why we're not friends anymore?
I was on the stairs when I was texting you when that was
Yeah.
happening,
Oh,
and I
you
was
were
pissed. I
Fucking
was
Tay on those
I was
stairs.
pissed.
I'm gonna get it. It's Monday.
Pissed. But yeah, so like
but we're still friends.
no,
We're actually like I think we're like more than just friends.
yeah, we really are. It's
Like, I
been
got
20
the
years,
family.
girl. Can we step it up a notch a little bit? I think
Maybe
I think
lovers.
we've vetted. People also think we're lesbians.
Oh,
And no
that's
offense
true.
to lesbians, but seriously, we used to get that a lot when we would work out together,
We
be
did.
seen out everywhere. People were literally like thought we were in a relationship, which is crazy because I don't think we give relationship vibes. Wait, do we give relationship vibes?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, but
I also just don't think I would be your type. No offense to me. I just don't think you'd.
remember that one time we were at Thomas Street, you tried to set me up with a lesbian? You did.
Yeah,
You had-
because it was a vibe. First of all,
No, it was not a
if
vibe.
you are watching, it was a vibe. It was a vibe. And the thing is you were flattered.
I
don't
mean-
get me wrong. I would be flattered too.
It was
Like,
flattering, but
okay,
no.
Let's be honest.
girl.
Let's just have a real. This is not. An
I
ick.
need
This is not an-
penetration and not
Agreed,
from the
agreed.
dildo.
There's nothing like the weight of a man on top of you. I
Seriously.
totally agree. But here's the thing. There's something about like an attractive, like butch lesbian. What do they call them? What do they call them? No, not dykes. What do they call them? What do they call them? They're like
Yeah,
no,
no.
no, not butch. No.
No. Okay, anyways, keep going.
Whatever. Anyways, she was cute though. Like you ever
Then
see?
why did you put yourself onto her?
Because I just
you were
couldn't.
precious.
She wasn't
Exactly.
She wasn't into me. She wasn't into me.
Well-
She didn't like me. She liked you, and you were flattered. You were flattered.
was-
You were very flattered.
Okay,
You were flattered.
and then remember that night? Oh, I gotta
Oh,
bleep that out.
God, we could do a whole fucking episode on
I
that.
gotta, okay, do you remember Jay? He got upset, and that was a whole nother thing.
Have you ever looked at the books in this corner?
No.
Werewolf Cop, Loser's Corner,
Whoa.
Project Hail Mary.
I'm not gonna lie,
Where
Werewolf
are we?
Cop. I probably would read that. Remember, I was into Twilight, and I wanted to be a vampire.
I
Yeah,
love werewolves. Okay. All right. You're ick.
my ick. Okay,
Wait,
so
is it your ick or mine? Might
no,
be
it's
mine.
my ick.
Okay, what's yours?
It's my turn to speak. I would say, okay, I'm gonna do a corporate ick. A corporate ick.
Yeah.
For me, I would say you always have that lazy coworker who does absolutely effing nothing.
Yeah.
And for me, it sends me, because these are the people that get the most praise in the workplace for whatever
Isn't
reason.
it so weird how it works out?
I don't know. I don't even know how.
How does that work out?
I have
What's
no
the
idea.
math? It's not math.
It's not mathing.
But I agree, because that happens in my place too. I was just talking to someone about this.
Yes. How are you exhausted from being on vacation and now you don't want to do anything at work?
To be fair, vacation is exhausting.
I mean, the way we vacation, yes.
Yes.
But I can't imagine it is exhausting for that many
Well,
people.
and I feel like there's also something to be said for like giving yourself a day.
We always do, though.
Yeah, we always do.
But yes, I just say that lazy coworker that gets praised for doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
I have to agree with you. It's
upsetting.
I think another like ick, like corporate ick, if we're on that, is the people the people who are always like this. Hold on. They're like this. Oh. Oh my gosh, these emails don't stop. Oh, I just don't know how I'm gonna keep up. Ma'am.
You do this every day, so
Ma'am, chill the fuck out, please. Like, please chill the fuck out. Also, we work literally like right next to one another.
Yeah.
Like, I know that like you're not slammed.
you're not that busy.
Like, you're not that busy.
You're not
And,
that
and the
busy.
thing is, like, I'm the type of person where like I'll say that.
Well,
Like, I will literally tell
I
my
know
boss.
you got a big mouth, though.
I do have
You
a big
do.
mouth, but I'll tell my boss like, yeah, she's not that busy. So like, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. I honestly like don't get it. Like, if I'm the one, listen, I will say this, it's like maybe more busy work, maybe, and who knows? Okay, I'll play devil's advocate. I hate this, but I'll play devil's advocate. Maybe she's sighing because it's like redundant, right? Like, she's sending the same fucking email to the same people because they don't, they're not paying their bill or whatever the fuck, what have you. So like, yeah, sure. Like, maybe that's exhausting because it's like every like couple minutes she's like sending the same fucking email. But it's like, I'm the one who oversees the largest accounts. I see all the commercial and multifamily accounts. So I'm chasing after these people. I'm not chasing after these people for $69.
Yeah,
I'm not chasing after these people for, I don't know, $70. I'm not approving these people for a $5,000 credit limit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might as well just open a COD account. I'm chasing after these people for like tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
So like, if anyone's going to be stressed,
I know. The nails.
it's going to be me.
The nails.
Fuck. I will say. And then also like onto your ick of like the people who are like always swear that like they're busy or exhausted and they just get back from vacation. It's like those, out to your point, those people that come back and they're just like, you hear them in their office or like in their cubicle and they're just like, oh,
sign.
I have so much work to
Oh
do.
my
Oh, 400 emails. You were gone for 14 days.
I know.
And a lot of those emails are automated.
Yeah.
So to be frank with you, it's, subtract 100 out of that. I think you're fine.
Add it out a little better, huh?
God, it's exhausting. Working is exhausting.
It is.
Work gets in the way.
It does.
Work gets in the way of a lot.
We literally, even like, for instance, like this podcast, we had to literally plan everything out around our 9 to 5.
Yeah, because by the way, guys, we have jobs. We have real
so we gotta pay bills.
Real jobs.
So
all
we gotta
cameras,
pay the
real
bills.
jobs. All right.
So gotta pay them.
What's another ick? I mean, we have so many.
Okay. I don't necessarily want to say it's an ick, but I'm going to touch this again. I touched it briefly. It's not an ick. So
Then what is it?
I don't know. It just like it just
grinds
like
your gears.
Yes, it grinds my gears.
It's like that's very old timey.
I
just started showing my age. It's very old.
Again, I love my boyfriend, but it's the positivities. Like sometimes when I come to him and I just want to vent, and maybe it's a little excessive. I can be dramatic. That.
Describe excessive though.
I'm an emotional person. I will say how I feel.
Okay.
And so it's just like the positivity thing. It's like, it's not an ick.
Okay.
It just grinds my gears because sometimes I just want him to listen and not like send me in this whole like speech about positivity.
Okay. So like,
not that I'm not receptive to it, but
yeah, like of course we all appreciate. So it's kind of like this. So correct me if I'm wrong.
yeah,
So it's kind of like, for example, you just got laid off, right?
Yeah.
And imagine like telling your partner who you
split the bills with. Hey,
you split the bills with. You guys like just moved in together.
Yeah.
So imagine going to that person, and I mean the shame that you've been feeling. Probably.
Yeah.
I'm just assuming
For sure.
And then going to that person and being like, yeah, so like I just got laid off. I'm obviously going to do the best I can.
And it wasn't just
to,
like
like,
a layup.
figure
It's
it
like
out.
I had like a deadline. I had 3 weeks.
Well, yeah, of course. Like we all have.
So it's like even more
you
pressure.
have a deadline, but the future employers do not have a deadline.
No, but for me, I think it was just more so that pressure kind of added.
Of course,
added
because
to
you're like
that.
you're stressed.
I was heightened.
So what was his response?
It was just everything's gonna be okay. Everything's okay. Everything's good. But in my head, I'm thinking like everything's not okay. I'm spiraling right now. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, yes, I know that things are gonna like smooth out.
Yeah.
But I'm inside, and
Yeah.
you know me so well that I am like spiraling.
You're preparing for doomsday.
Yes.
Yeah. You can already picture yourself living in a cardboard box on the
And
corner.
I joke about it all the time with him. I'm like, look, listen,
find a box.
that's gonna be us out there.
He's like, no, bitch, it's gonna be you.
Yeah, he does.
There goes his positivity.
Yep.
Yeah.
But seriously, it's
okay, but no.
so
So in that moment, you almost want someone to like level with you. I get it.
And
what
here's the thing: I don't want him to just agree with everything that I'm saying.
But there's something to acknowledge your pain.
Yeah, it's just like again, and to his favor, we've only been together for X amount of months, so it's like he's still like trying to understand who I am and like why I wear my emotions so much, because I'm very open about how I feel, right?
Yeah.
So it's
to
like
him.
Yes, I don't ever like hide any of that.
Yeah. So like if you're mad, he knows it.
I don't really ever get like mad. It's more so like I think I'm just like a big baby because my feelings get hurt a lot.
I'm a very big baby.
So,
I cry all the time.
Yeah, I'm just a big baby.
Yeah.
Like we'll be joking back and forth.
Oh yeah.
And he'll say one thing and I'm just like, you're mean.
You took it too far.
Meanwhile,
you like slam a door.
Meanwhile,
he's like, wait, I just literally said what you said to me, but like I put you in my place.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm the same way. I'm a big baby.
Also, but I will say, since being with him, I've definitely like taken on like this new like phase of just like really trying to like look at things in like a different light instead of just like spiraling, because sometimes I will like spiral. I panic mode.
Well, yeah.
You know?
Well, I think like this is our trauma speaking, but like I feel, I mean, this.
See, I don't like that because he says the same thing. It's not always about trauma. Sometimes it's just in that moment.
Hear me. No, it is about trauma.
Oh,
because hear me when I say this. Oh, producer
okay.
Kay back there. So hear me when I say this though. This actually could be an ick of mine. I'll say this. An ick of mine when I'm in a relationship with someone is a man who folds.
Folded.
Life gets tough and they fold. And
Yeah.
here's the thing. Totally get it. Like life, the one thing about life is like, no matter your status, the amount of money in your bank account, no matter who you have next to you, doesn't matter. Like life does not stop. Life is like the continuum, right? Just keeps fucking going.
Yeah.
So when I say it's your trauma speaking, that's how we were cultured when we were younger. When we were younger, that's how we dealt with things. When we were younger, we were unfortunately and very sadly, and this is like one of the conversations I was having with myself on the toilet, which I referenced earlier, is early on in life, we were put in situations, whether our parents knew it or not, where we were forced to solve a problem.
Yeah.
We were forced to solve problems beyond our years, beyond our time, beyond our even reason of fixing. We were forced to solve a problem. Yeah. And that's where that comes in, right? Where it's like your knee-jerk reaction is to be like, oh my God, I got to fix this. Okay, so how can we fix? Like, that's one thing I feel like that is a parallel in our friendship with one another, is that we kind of handle things the same. We internalize all the emotions and we externalize all the frustration,
Yeah.
right? So like we internalize everything we're like really feeling,
Yeah.
but externally we're showing people how mad we
Frustration,
are and how
upset,
frustrated we are,
yeah.
and they're getting the grunt of
And
that.
I've said that. I've mentioned that I know that my delivery is not, that's
Yeah.
not what I mean though.
Yeah.
It's like in my head I can like talk to myself.
Yeah.
But then when I say it out loud,
Yeah.
it's like night and day, literally.
Yeah.
So I just think like for me it's
it's tough. And the
Yeah.
thing is like part of like I feel like this word has become so diluted, but like part of healing,
Yeah.
quote unquote.
Yeah.
It's such a diluted term, I feel like right now. But part of healing is like the first step, I feel like, don't quote us. The first step I feel like is acknowledging that, right? So like you've already done that. I'm not a therapist, okay? But like you acknowledge that. And then the second step is like while it's actively happening, you also acknowledge that, not just to yourself, but to your partner as well, and vice versa. And then the third step is obviously like initiating change. Like, okay, like normally right now, this is what the fuck I would do, but I'm not gonna fucking do it. And this is why I journal.
Yeah.
This is why I journal.
Yeah.
Because like if I don't journal, I feel like when I started journaling, I feel like my mood changed because I'm getting out all of that. People will call it negativity. I'm going to call it realism. I'm getting all of those real feelings out. So then that way, when something happens and this is the first person that I come in contact with, boom, blunt stop. I'm not pouring onto them.
Yeah.
It's just like a future episode. Stick around.
Yeah.
But trauma dumping. But I totally feel you on that.
Yeah.
Like, because it is an ick when you're feeling something real time active and someone is like,
oh, it's gonna be okay.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be fine. Things are gonna be fine. Even
Meanwhile, everything's in flames.
Well, and like here's the thing is like, you know, you also know, I mean, like you've also been in his position as a woman, as a partner, as just a human. You've been in his position where someone has come to you and said what you've said to them.
Yeah.
And in your mind, you knew what you had in your bank account and what they had in their bank account. Shit wasn't mathing.
Yeah.
And you're like, we're not, in fact, going to be fine.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, I feel like there's something to be said for that.
And you don't want to be that burden either. So it's like, for me, I've never relied on a spouse to ever.
No, but we're fixers. That's why. That's why. Yeah. Like we're people who, when something happens, we're like, okay, Bob the Builder. Throw everything we know out the fucking window, and we're like, how can we fix this? Yeah. And I will say that to my ick, that's like one of mine. Yeah. It's like, I want a man who doesn't fold. Life is never going to stop. I would rather have a man who is telling me that everything's going to be fine, who's telling me that we're going to find a way through it, who's telling me we're going to see the light, rather than a man who did. Yeah. And you saw that real time.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was so hurtful. I cried about it the other day.
Did you?
I cried about it the other day. I cried about everything.
I know.
It's
a good cry in the shower, you know what I mean?
Hurtful.
It's
so hurtful.
I know.
So I'd rather have someone who's like, don't worry about it. We're going to figure it out, blah, blah, blah. Than someone who's like,
well, this is it.
I can't do this anymore.
I appreciate him. He's definitely like leveled
not to say
me
that
out.
Like one evil is better than the other, but
it's just me like getting used to someone that's actually able to
problem solve.
Yeah. No, honestly.
Yeah.
It is so weird for me. It's like it's very new.
Yeah. Well, I think like problem solving with another person regardless, I feel like is difficult because you have to be like open and receptive to hearing their point of view. Yeah. You have to collaborate on a solution, which, you know, in your mind, you know, to your point, when you're like, everything's up in flames, you're like, oh yeah, so I just got laid off, and meanwhile the house is on fire behind me. And so in your mind, so in your mind, you're like, yeah, the solution to this problem looks a little bit different. Yeah. And then in his mind, he's like, we're gonna figure it out, or blah blah blah, or whatever.
He's so calm,
and he's a little bit more calm. And you're like, wait, the house is on fire behind me, and you're this calm. Yeah. What are you freaking out?
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
oh,
and it almost like makes you mad.
Yes,
like, why aren't you mad?
I know. Be mad with me, but like, he's not that. He's not like that.
Yeah, I get it.
I get it. Hey, you know what? It takes a lot of like self-discipline to not let things really get the best of you. So.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I feel like this is kind of like my favorite segment is where, okay, so like we talked at the top of this episode, we are going to be talking about our unfiltered files, right?
Yeah.
Which I feel like
Yeah.
we actually kind of really honestly
Yeah.
touched on our ex.
Yeah.
Those are pretty brutal and pretty honest.
And there's so many more.
There's,
So
yeah,
we can always circle back.
We could do an ick episode part 2 for sure.
We can circle back.
But I feel like as unfiltered as it is, another way to show and to prove and to just kind of give you like a behind the scenes look into our lives and also many other women is our DMs. Our DMs. Is our DMs?
Our DMs.
Our DMs is
DMs.
our DMs. What the fuck ever.
Anyway,
we're gonna show you the DMs. So, do you want to go or am I gonna go? You go.
Okay, I'll do the most recent one.
Okay, do the most recent. I'll do the next. I'll do episode 2.
Okay, most recent one.
Okay, so hold on.
Okay.
So you're gonna see the DM. We're gonna show you the DM. We're gonna blur out the person because here's the thing. I just want to like preface, like we're not trying to embarrass anyone here.
No.
We're really just we're not trying to. Like,
it's more like it's humorous. It's funny. Just last night I posted.
Just last night?
Yes.
Wait, hold on.
Super
you posted
weird.
What?
I posted like obviously like some of my leg.
Yeah.
And then like I panned out
to
like the view
your
of the
view.
apartment.
Yeah, your apartment. Uh-oh.
I know, this is disgusting.
So
I don't even know how
that?
people think of this. Yep. It was
Them legs.
let me suck on those toes. Do you know where, sir, do you know where my feet have been? Do you know where my feet have
Did you
been?
know this person?
No.
You never met this person?
No. Not following this person. Never talked to this person.
Men, please do better.
It's just so bold.
Please do
so
better.
bold.
Like, do better. What in the fuck is happening?
Just
Why
like,
are we
it's
messaging women
unnecessary.
telling them we want to suck on
It's
their toes?
unnecessary.
Why? I have
unnecessary.
Listen, the amount of men that I have that DM me and say some off the wall shit is like,
I know, and it's just so unnecessary.
It's
do
like,
women do this? What, ladies? Do you do this?
Yeah. Are you looking at these? Like,
are you?
He said he was gonna suck my toes.
And women, are you sliding into men's DMs and saying these unnecessary things?
Imagine being a woman and sliding into a guy's DM. Do you know what I would do with that dick?
I wish someone would say.
I
wish somebody would.
I honestly don't. I've never in my life DM'd a man and been like, I can see that. I can see that thing jumping around in those
never.
shorts.
I mean, now I do with Tay, but before no, but now no.
Ew. Gross. All right. So thanks for watching. Thanks or listening if you're just listening.
Yeah.
Some people just listen.
Yeah.
And be sure to follow us and DM us and
TikTok, YouTube.
Yep.
Instagram.
And it's Don't Quote Us Podcast with 2 T's. Okay. And let us know what you think. Like DM us, email us.
Yeah.
Our emails on our
any
IG
topics
bio.
you want to hear.
Yes. Anything you want to talk about.
Feedback. We love
Please.
it. We want to hear it.
Please. But listen, don't quote us.
Don't quote us.
Don't quote us.